Good morning, Mr. Miller. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Before we get started, I would just like to tell you a little about myself. My name is Nina Curtis. I'm a junior at the University of Pittsburgh School of Social Work. This is my first day here at Cathedral Charities. So before we get started, I'm going to tell you about our policies. If anything you say in this room, everything is confidential from the start. Everything is confidential. If anything that you say that is harmful to either yourself or someone else, I do have to tell my supervisor. Is that clear? Okay. So I've been informed that you received a DUI this weekend for drinking at a function, and your wife felt that you were flirting, and it just got a little out of hand. Could you tell me more about why this happened and what happened and how you see it?
Well, first off, my wife's crazy, so that should not even be a fact. Um, I work. I provide the money. I pay the bills in my house, and my job. I run an entertaining self-ran business in which I support my family by. So I get clients. I provide I advertise entertainment for people in workplace, so they'll take stress off during the day. And then people during the lunchtime and everything will have drinks, and then they'll get in. I use that to help engage my business to them, so I can get the money to support my household. So my wife, so over this weekend, one of the companies invited me to a party, and then I got drunk. I drove. That's why I got a DUI. And then I get home, and all of a sudden, my wife's thinking that, well, she's telling me, were you? I smelled like perfume and all that stuff. Oh, were you messing around with all these girls at the party? No, I wasn't. I was doing my business. I actually got pulled over by a cop because I guess I'm drunk. Well, I guess I am drunk. I was drunk. But that's okay because I'm an adult. I'm allowed to do so. I broke the law. That's why I'm here right now. And as a man, I accept that. But that's pretty much it.
Okay, so as a man, you feel that as an entertainer, it's your responsibility to drink along with your clients and not make them feel some type of way if you don't consume alcohol along with them.
I do whatever I have to do to support my family, and that includes running my business. And in my business, sit down with my clients at lunch, have a drink with them, a couple drinks, provide the information they need for the entertainment, advertising, the entertainment that my company provides, and it includes me drinking.
So drinking and driving is a part of your job.
No. Okay. That was leisurely activities.
That's something you do regularly.
I'm an adult. It's my legal duty to drink. I can drink as much as I want to. I drank a lot one night and I drove, and that's why I'm here. It's happened a couple times before, but I have friends that it's happened plenty more times, and they did not have to go through all this, and their wife and kids don't bother them all the time because they just provide the money for their family with their own businesses just as I do.
So you feel as a provider, your actions should not be questioned?
No, my wife understands. If I wasn't here, if I wasn't in the picture, then what would she and my daughters do? Where would they be? Like, she needs to understand that. Okay, I have a lot of stress on my hands.
You said that where would your wife and children be if you weren't around? Let's just say one night you're out driving while drunk after a function, and you get into a car accident and you don't survive. Has that come to your mind?
Yes, it has.
I think that's something we should talk about later in our next couple sessions. Is what happens when you drink and drive? What could happen to you? What could happen to your family if you drink and drive, or someone else? If you were to actually injure someone, to get in an accident that caused the death of someone else's family or yourself.
That's fair, but I know exactly what I'm doing. Even if I might not remember it the next day or whatever. I know exactly what I'm doing though when I'm drunk. I'm more aware when I'm drunk. That's what happens when I drink, and that's what happens. That's what allows me to attract my clients and get my clients because I can tell, I can sense their actions, their feelings, and everything. It helps me. I become more aware when I'm drinking alcohol.
Drinking makes you more open. Are there any other substances involved? Are you taking any other substances for leisure, pleasure, or
No.
medication-wise?
for medication, well, yes, I have high blood pressure. I have my prescription notes. Um, okay, I have high blood pressure. I take Valium for my depression. I take sleeping pills because my wife drives me crazy, and whenever I stop drinking for her and my kids, she still drives me crazy, and I can't sleep because I don't have the alcohol to help me.
So you take Valium for depression. How long has your depression lasted?
Probably it's hard to even tell because I started using the pills about 2 months ago. One of my friends is actually a physician, and I was telling him about all the different problems I was having with my wife and at home. And he's a physician. We drink together.
No.
And a successful guy takes care of his family. I do the same. And he agrees with me. He prescribed me the pills because we came to a conclusion that I needed them to help just deal with all the things that are going on at home.
What's in an everyday experience in your household? Like, has there been any altercations that you have been involved in with your wife or children?
Well, my wife and my children claims I pushed my wife when I was drunk, which I did not see any type of scars or anything on her, because my wife, I respect women, and so even if we play fight all the time. It's my wife.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it was a little friendly push, they obviously made a much bigger deal because there was no bruises, and if it was really that serious and I was drunk and I was losing my mind, she would have called the cops.
Does not having recollection of what happened that night bother you at all?
No. That's what happens when you drink alcohol.
Have any of your clients expressed concern about you drinking or not drinking?
No.
What about your family?
Well, yeah, my daughters, my wife, well, they don't understand that I'm the man of the house. And this is, like, my friends, my friend that's a physician, my other friends in their businesses that also drink and everything. We always talk about this, how our wives don't understand. We take care of the bills. I'm raising my daughters, she's raising the daughters, we're raising our daughters together. I'm paying the bills. So I like to have my time for myself, and even being at work, it's still a job. I'm not drinking when I'm at work. I'm not drinking for fun. I'm drinking to pay the bills.
Is there any way that you and your wife could come to a compromise where you say you only have 1 or 2 drinks throughout the day while you're working, instead of, let's say, 6 to 10?
Well, I can't sacrifice. I have to pay the bills. I have to do whatever I have to do to pay my bills. And if it requires 1 extra drink to get that extra $1,000, then I'm gonna have to take that 1 extra drink. I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself for my family, and that's how I see it.
Could you describe your behavior when you're not under the influence?
Well, I'm much less confident, I feel like, and it's harder for me to connect to the clients because the drinking provides, like, the atmosphere in which they're ready for the entertainment services that I provide.
Do you feel that the other medications you are on mixed with the alcohol have an effect on you at all?
No, I need those other medications.
Well, I believe I have all the information that I need from you today, and we need to schedule another interview that you'll meet with another social worker later to come up with a plan and a treatment for you and everything. So what's a good time that works for you?
Any day after work around this time.
Thank you.